Bread's Bakery for a very special Reali-Tea reason. Evan, let them know what's happening.
Yes, Virtual Reali-Tea is officially partnering up with Breads to give you a Reali-Tea Cake, which is a delicious Earl Grey-infused treat that is the perfect pairing with your latest reality TV binge.
Yes, we're gonna show you how it's done here. We're gonna walk you through how it's made, and it's gonna look a little something like this. Thank you. I mean, I'm obsessed, I'm in love.
This beautiful baby we're gonna make with the head pastry chef here at Breads, Edan. We can't wait.
After watching this, you're gonna want a slice or a whole loaf to yourself. All right, me and Evan are here with Edan, the head pastry chef of Bread's Bakery. We are very excited, head pastry eaters here, to help you make this cake. I don't know if we're gonna help you that much.
Right. Well, head pastry eaters, welcome to Bread's Bakery. We're gonna make the Reali-Tea Cake. And you guys are gonna help me make some of this amazing tea cake, which is basically an Earl Grey tea cake, super moist, has a nice crumble on top. And let's get to work.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
In full honesty, I haven't turned my oven on this year.
Okay.
And I don't know if I turned it on that much last year.
I don't know if I've ever turned mine on in
I'll be honest, at home, I don't turn on my oven.
Wait, but I feel like that's kind of like fair though, because you're always cooking here, baking here.
The ovens are always on here.
What goes into the mixing situation of the Reali-Tea cake?
It's a pretty standard, pretty simple cake. The only difference is that we're infusing some Earl Grey ahead of time, which we've done that last night. But basically, it's pretty standard: eggs, brown sugar. Then we're going to go into a little bit of oil just to help moisten the cake. After that, a little bit of a combination of flours, basically some pastry flour to lighten it and to hold everything together. And then our Earl Grey infusion with some honey. So honey and Earl Grey obviously is a classic combination. It's pretty easy, but
and also because our Reali sauce have a little sweetness to them.
Yeah,
honey,
exactly.
with their words.
We're going to start off with the eggs right over here, and that's going to go right into this bowl. So actually, I'm going to have you hold this for me.
Okay.
There you go.
Am I going to whisk it manually?
Yeah, exactly. You're the.
He'll be here all
We
day.
just have a mixer here for show, but then you're actually going to mix it by hand.
It's me, baby.
So eggs go in.
Okay.
And then we're going to add our light brown sugar. So now I'm just going to hook this on. And I'm going to need you to put that whisk right in there. And you see how that attaches?
Yes.
Basically, these grooves go into it right
So far, I'm doing great.
Yeah.
You're killing it, Danny.
Perfect.
Okay.
And
all right, we're good?
Next thing is we're going to...
Okay. Roll up the sleeves.
There we go.
We're going to get into it.
So now we're just going to lift up the bowl, close that gate. And we're going to start basically just to whisk everything, just slightly aerate it, but we're not trying to create too much air because basically we have some baking powder and baking soda in this cake as well. That's going to give us some of that airiness and that texture. This is more just to combine everything together to get the eggs or the proteins in the eggs slightly more open so that we can basically catch more air during the baking process. We're going to see the whole mixture lighten up a little bit, and that's when we know that it's ready to go. Okay, so now we're ready to add in our oil. This is just a neutral oil. It doesn't have any flavor. It's not olive oil or anything like that. Because we want our main flavor to be Earl Grey,
that's right.
We don't need to overpower it with anything else. Okay. So I'm basically just going to stop that. And then, actually, I'm doing all the work here. Here you go.
Do you know what? I attached the whisk. Danny, this is all you, baby.
All right. Nice. All right, you always have a job here if you're ever... Perfect. Kind of bump up the speed a little bit.
Whoa, she's
Your
going
sweater
fast.
actually matches the oil. I don't know if...
I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
All right, and now we're ready for the second inclusion of the oil.
Okay. Oh, the other half goes in?
The other half goes in.
Okay, Danny, you're the oil man.
Ready? You're the oil man. I like that.
I'm like, is that because my skin is oily?
Perfect. Now everything can go in. Yeah. And it seems like a lot of oil at first, but again, this is what's going to give us all that moisture in the actual cake once it bakes. So some people would add butter, some people can add oil. They have different textures as they cool down.
So this is like a juicier tea cake.
Exactly.
Because our podcast is so juicy. So
we like
it makes sense, yeah.
It's a juicy
we like the
tea cake.
juice, yeah.
Now we're ready to go. Next stage.
So this is the magic mixture.
This is the magic.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a combination of honey and Earl Grey infusion. The infusion happens just in water in order to really promote the flavor of the Earl Grey without masking it. So we're not adding heavy cream or milk or anything like that. And part of it is that's on purpose because we really want two flavors that are the most important for me here is the Earl Grey infusion and the honey. Those two go really well together. All right, so I'm adding a little bit of this liquid first, just so that when I add the my flour mixture, I'm not gonna get like a lump. You know, I need a little bit more moisture, a little bit more liquids in there. Okay, so I'm just gonna combine this a tiny bit.
So are we gonna include this entire batch of tea in these?
Eventually, yes.
50K? Okay.
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes. So all this tea, honey batch kind of goes
A
in
little
there.
back and forth.
They'll get used. Right. Okay.
Exactly. All right, so we're gonna add everything all
This
at
is
once.
nature's scooper.
I agree. Your hands are your best tools. Anyway.
Exactly. Nature scoopers.
Okay, so now we're gonna mix this up, and we're looking to get slightly more of a paste.
Okay.
A slightly thicker paste. All right, we're gonna get a little messy here.
Okay.
Oh,
We
okay.
love the mess. We don't want no dry parts.
No dry
This is
parts.
gonna be the juiciest tea cake anyone has ever eaten.
Exactly.
Danny, do you want to get in?
It feels like cooling almost. It's kind of like I want to wear it as a face mask.
All right, that looks pretty good.
Can I lick this? Or will
Yeah.
I get sick? Like a little won't hurt me? Wait, it's really good. I don't know if it's good for me at this moment. Not cooked, but it tastes good. Like, you know it's gonna be the best tea cake of all time. Oh my god, it's so good.
Right. I was about to say, does anybody want to lick? But I don't think. Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Because we had no patience and started licking our gloves, we are changing our gloves because sanitary rules are important. I feel like we have to give you a reality TV tagline.
I don't really know what I'm signing up into, but I'll do it.
He can make it sweet, but you don't deserve his treats or something.
Oh.
Or something like that. Yeah, because people have to earn you.
That's right.
All right, what do you guys think? Oh,
It looks beautiful.
In my
yeah.
expert opinion, it looks perfect.
Yeah.
There you go.
So do you typically make 50 at a time? Is that kind of
Yeah,
standard?
50 to 75 to 100,
Okay.
but we do multiple rounds of that, so we
Okay.
could easily reach thousands of cakes during our busiest times.
Wow.
Yeah, so this mixer works overtime. Like
Okay.
24 hours.
All right.
So you see the batter is pretty loose. So now this is going to go right into this machine.
Okay.
Okay, so this is basically our tea cake dispenser.
Okay.
This is a really cool machine, so it allows us to dispense pretty evenly in a pretty accurate weight range.
Okay.
And it makes life a lot easier. All right, so we're gonna transfer this into here. So we have a ladle.
Oh, we do it with a ladle.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going old school into the new school machine.
I like
Yes.
that a little mix.
Love.
That looks good.
You're a very good ladler.
I mean, I'm learning from the best.
Ladle ye who.
You've been ladling before?
I mean, oh, here and there, amateurly.
Okay.
All right, let's transfer it into here. So
Okay.
that ladle can hang out right over here.
Is there an art or just?
We're gonna, just dump it in, and then we're gonna,
I'll get all the goodies on the side.
exactly. And then we're gonna use this to scrape it off. Scrape this off.
This really is so collaborative, guys. every cake is made just like this, with Danny and I in the kitchen. So you know you're getting a quality product. Thank you.
Next, we got more batter. Let's go.
back to
Oh,
places.
okay.
Him trying to talk to take a break. Oh, come on.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
You gotta show me that collaboration.
Right. Yes.
So this machine basically is air powered. So it's with using a compressor that you
Okay.
hear once in a while. It lets out some of that compressed air.
Okay.
But it helps us deposit the cakes, the batter, into these molds, which
Oh,
will
cool.
make
Okay.
our Reali-Tea cakes, right? So what I want to start with is I'm just gonna lift this up, lift off,
Okay.
all the way up. Okay, so we're gonna just deposit these cakes. So basically
Okay.
you have that foot pedal right over here on the
Okay.
bottom. And we're just gonna lift it. This is where it's coming out from.
Okay.
Just gonna press that once,
And then you just kind of
and
shake
that's
it around.
Shake it around, and we're good to go. Nice. Wow.
Okay. Perfect. There we go. Give it a little shake. Weigh this.
Oh!
Okay. All right. 450.
Money.
Okay.
There we go.
Right on the
There you
money,
go.
guys.
This is what they look like once they're
Wow.
ready to go in. So you see, it's super glossy and super thick as well. But
Yes.
it's ready to go. Cakes are ready, and we're just gonna check the color on them, make sure that they're nice and golden brown. You can really smell the Earl Grey coming from it, but they look beautiful. They opened up really well. They have a really nice expansion. Just gonna load them up onto this rack. Next step, once these cakes have cooled down, we're just gonna glaze them with a little bit of a honey glaze, and then top them with this beautiful streusel that actually has Earl Grey in it, along with blue cornflowers. So they really add a lot of aroma to it, but also like a little bit of a pretty kind of blue flower. So it's a really nice touch at the end, and also nice on the texture on the palate. Just start off with a little bit of glaze, and this is also gonna accentuate the flavor a little bit more. And then we're gonna top it with a little bit of the crumble. Shake off the excess.
All right, so I mean, we really put our blood, sweat, and tears into all of that work back there. And look at this finished product.
Look at all the Reali-Tea cakes we made just for you guys.
I mean, I have no patience, so we're gonna have to have a little slice right now. You all are gonna be able to have some of this deliciousness on January 17th if you're in the city.
And if you're not in the city, nationwide shipping is available via Goldbelly, so everyone
Everyone can have a little bite.
Exactly.
If you're a reality TV fan, if you're a cake fan, if you're a fan of happiness, I mean, why would you not want to be chewing this right now? So, cheers to it.
Yes, cheers. Oh my God. It is so good. And I'm really not just tooting our own horn right here. I mean, maybe I am a little bit, but it's really, really good.
How good it tasted when we were licking it off the glove? It tastes even better baked. Oh my God. I want you to eat this, like for your own health.
Get the breads, log on to Goldbelly, do whatever you have to do to get your hands on one of those Reali-Tea cakes. You won't regret it.